Hey guys, welcome back. If you are new, welcome. My name is Tyler and I use a cash-based system to help me keep things on track. If you are returning, welcome to another video. I hope that you guys enjoy. So what we're gonna do in today's video is we're gonna go through and plan for our next paycheck and then plan out how much we're gonna be cash stuffing. So this is gonna be a little bit of a different type of plan because I requested a payout for my vacation from my work and it didn't appear on this paycheck. So it should be coming in my next paycheck. But what I want to do is I've applied for EI. I'm waiting for that to go through. If this is the last amount of money I see for a little bit, I want to make sure that my bills are 100% taken care of for an entire month. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tally up how much I need to update this to. So I need to tally up how much I need to make sure that I have in my bank. So RBC went up to 215, and that's just because I used some of that a couple of months ago, so the interest rate went up a little bit, but I'm paying it down monthly or semi-monthly, so it will go back down. But for right now, it's at 215, so 215 plus 20 plus 16 plus 40 plus 263 plus 632, 64, 10, 500. Okay, so my total for bills is 1760. And that will cover an entire month. Now, I want to leave that in the bank. How am I going to do this? Because I do have, you know what, we'll leave that in the bank. So let's go to February. So I do know how much I'm getting paid. I think it's roughly 2,400. It's just because of, I was on call my final week of work. And when I'm on call, everything just breaks, and it's great for making extra money, but it does get very busy. So that was my final paycheck from AHS, not including my vacation payout. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to grab this paper, and let's plan out what we have for our next incoming bill. So these two guys, my RBC did come out, so that was the 215. This guy hasn't come out yet because we are not the 6th just yet. But for this next pay period, I think I'm going to do pink just to separate it a little bit. So I get paid on the 7th, so anything after the 7th. So we have a 14th bill, which is my Spotify. I have a 21st bill. Okay. I have a 22nd bill, 23rd bill, 26th bill. The end of the month is where the bills get a little crazy. So, okay, actually I'm going to do this a little bit differently just because I know that those don't stick very well. 23rd. '26th. And 2 for the 31st. So we'll grab 2 of these guys for the 31st. Oh, there is no 31st this month. So we'll do 2 for the 29th. And I pay my rent a day early just because I email transfer it to my fiance and he pays it to the landlord. So that is so crooked. What is happening? So whatever. We're not going to fuss about it. It's fine. We're going to put these 2 here. So let's go ahead and fill them out now. So the 14th is Spotify. I'm actually just going to take these out just so I can write on them easier. need you for right now. Okay, so we have Spotify. The 21st is interest. 22nd is Rogers. 23rd is insurance. 26th is TELUS. And then the 29th is my monthly fee and rent. Okay, so for rent, I'm going to put in the amount. I normally pay $8.35, but because I'm going on maternity leave, my husband said, fiance husband, it changes. We've been together for like 13 years, so he said he'll take on a little bit. If I continue paying the Rogers, he'll take some money off of rent and stuff like that. So we've kind of balanced out the books a little bit, which is nice because it puts a little bit less stress on me. So let's go ahead and put these back in. Pretty sure it goes right here. So we have February. And the rest of February. So I should have another bigger paycheck, like bigger than I've ever had. Just because I requested all of my vacation payout for this year because I'm going to be on mat leave. So, and we can't carry over more than 5 days, so it doesn't make sense to have vacation saved over. It's just going to either get paid out later or, you know, not be available. So I decided I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pay that out, which benefits me a little bit. Where did I put my sheets? Okay, so I'll be right back. I need to print out one of these guys. All right, I am back and things are looking a little bit different because I'm actually splicing two different videos together. The beginning part was recorded this morning, and this part that I'm recording right now, I'm recording in the afternoon. I did already finish this video, but looking back and going over the editing and stuff like that, it could just use a little bit of a tidying up. So being 100% transparent with you guys, but this is the third time I'm recording this. So what we're going to do is, in my previous part, I'm not sure if I mentioned, but my pay is $2,400. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it, but if I didn't, I'm going to mention it again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tally up everything for the month. 16, 632, 64. Oh, I forgot Rogers, but that's 263. 10, 500, 150 is 1870. Okay. And I'm just going to add Rogers in here. And that's our cell phones, and it's 263. So 1870. So 2,400 minus 1870 means that we have $530 to play around with. So I'm going to put 530 on here and 530 on here, just so I know what our target amount is. First thing I'm going to do is, I know that house is 200 of that. It's a mandatory savings for me. Minus 200 is 330. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fill out my wallet, because this is what I carry with me everywhere. So I'm going to actually not give myself anything for eating out. We've got a ton of groceries and we need to get through that. And I want to challenge myself over the next 2 weeks to just not eat out. So that is why we're doing $0. For my gas, I have about 3/4 of a tank still. So I'm going to put $40. That should be more than enough. Groceries, I'm putting $120. Now, we just did groceries. We just did a Costco haul last weekend, and then, or like 2 weekends past, we got a lot of protein. We still have a lot of frozen protein and snacks and stuff. And then we just did a grocery run this past weekend just to get a few things that we needed. So we're set for groceries. So I shouldn't actually have to use any of this, but if I do, it's for like small milk, eggs, stuff like that. Spending, I'm actually not going to put anything in here. Tim Hortons, I'm going to put $20, and Buffer, I'm going to put 10. So I'm going to use a different calculator so I don't mess up my calculator. 40 minus 120 minus 20 minus 10. Oh, interesting. Why did that happen? Why is this button sticking? Let's try it again. 40 plus 120 plus 20 plus 10. 190. Okay. So now we have 330 minus 190 leaves us with $140 for our envelopes. So I'm going to start with my, what would I call this? What's my Virgo envelope, but these are the envelopes that I pull from the most often. Actually, before I do that, sorry, I'm going to go into my Cancer envelope, and I'm just going to go into my predetermined savings. So, luck of the draw, we have $15. So minus 15. Roll to save, we have $4, but I'm going to put $5 in there. Just because I just don't want to have the change. February, we're probably not going to start this paycheck, but I do have one other paycheck, which I'm pretty sure I mentioned. I'm getting paid out for my vacation. So anything we don't get to stuff in this video, we will definitely be stuffing in that video when I get that money. So back to the Virgo, sorry. So in Blueberry, I'm gonna skip Blueberry. It's got $45. Only thing I need for her right now is wiper blades, and they're like 20 bucks for 2 or something like that. So I think I'm good there. I'm gonna skip Blueberry. Costco has $40, and like I said, we just did a Costco run, so we don't need anything in there. Extra debt, I'm gonna put $10. Fur Babies has got $20. That's fine. We just topped up their food and everything, so they're good. So I'm just going to put 0 here. 0 for home. Little one will put $20. Online, we're going to skip. Oh, sorry. Month ahead is next. Month ahead, we'll put $20 as well. Online, we're going to skip. Subscriptions, we're going to skip. Just because I'm saving up for a year for Canva, as well as for Spotify. I found out a way for us to do yearly memberships. You just have to buy a gift card. So I'm going to plan to do that, but it's not a priority right now. Winners, honestly, no. Vet, I'm going to put $20. And in my last video that I recorded, I went through and updated this. So this was in Fur Babies, but Fur Babies is meant to be used for like food, treats, stuffies, stuff like that. And Vet is meant for, well, vet bills. So I do have a couple of things for meds I want to stock up on. I want to just make sure I have like 2 months of everyone's medication, just so that I don't have to worry about going out and getting it when I have a newborn. And then they need their vaccines done, so that's also tallied in there. So $625 is what we need to put in here to pay it back. I haven't done it yet. I'm probably going to do it tomorrow. Just order all this stuff. I'm just going to be using my credit card, which I know is a no-no, but I need to get it done, and I'll just make this a main focus for stuffing anything else that I have coming in. So we'll get that paid back up pretty quickly and get that off of my credit card. I have a video coming soon of me actually, should probably be after I do the vet, but me physically taking my cards and just like taping them up and putting them in my binder, and just like, I'm done spending on my credit cards. I don't really need anything besides these last minute things for the vet, so that'll be the last purchase, and then any extra money we have saved up for extra debt or savings challenges will go into paying off. I got 2 credit cards. I'm going to start with the one with the lower balance first. And I know people say start with a higher balance, but I need a little win. So I'm going to start with the lower balance, get that fully paid off, then move that money that I would have been putting into the lower one into my bigger one. That's the way I'm going to do it. Christmas, we're going to skip. Excuse me. Dental, I have $60 in there, and I don't have an appointment for like 6 months, so that's fine. Gifts, I'm going to skip. Fun, I'm going to skip. Go Mad, I'm going to skip. Tags, I'm going to put $20 in here. So it leaves me with 30 bucks. So what I'm going to do is I do have that February savings, and all February savings is just extra money to go into extra debt. So I'm going to put 10 into, oh, did I do that correctly? I'll go over and I'll tally it again. I had 30, so I'm going to put 10, so I have $20 left over. For car parts, this is my fiance's envelope. Whatever money he pulls out, we put in here. But that is not something that I calculate myself. I'm going to take this extra 20. And I'm going to go back into vet. Which way does this go? I never quite know. I think it's this way. Perfect. And I'm going to put 40 in here. Perfect. So that's the 20 left over from here. So I'm going to quickly do a tabulation. 10 plus 20 plus 20 plus 40 plus 40 plus 120 plus 20 plus 10 is 280 plus 20 plus 15 plus 5 plus 200 plus 10 is 530. So we're at the same number, which is fantastic. Now I just need to figure out the denominations. So we're going to go back to page 1. I need to make this like so that it's like a full page so that I can get more out of it. I kind of like having it broken down because like it just makes it easier for me, but we'll probably work on a different template here. So $10, little one's getting a 20, month ahead is getting a 20, vet is getting 2 20s. Gas is getting 2 20s. I'm doing 100 and a 20 here, a 20 here, and a 10 for buffer. So no 5s. I have 1, 2 10s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 20s, and 1 100. So I have 100. 160 and 20. Okay. Now we'll do the same thing over here. So tags is getting a $20 bill. Luck of the draw is getting a 10 and a 5. Roll is getting a 5. House, we're going to do that in a second, but that's going to be a 10. So for house, I have this little kind of like savings challenge guy that I made out of some leftover like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh card holders. So as you can see, I've been putting money into them, the denomination that it calls for. So we pre-chose this already, so I just need to figure out, so 2 10s, 2 50s, 1, 2, 3, 4 20s. So that I know what denominations I need for when I go to the bank. This guy is just my separator so that I don't get these confused. Oh my goodness. It's not the perfect size box, but it works for what I need for right now. And as it gets more filled up, it will fill up. I don't know why I said it like that, but okay, so that's good to go. So here we have 2 5s. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 10s. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 20s, 2 50s, and 0 100s. So we have 100 here, 100 here, 80 here, and 10 here. So 160 plus 100 plus 100 plus 80 plus 10. Oh gosh, that didn't work out. Let's try this again. So hopefully you guys can see. the bottoms here. 100 plus 100 plus 80 plus 10 is 290. Plus 100 plus 160 plus 20. How are we at 570? Where did I go wrong? Let me just really quickly go back over this. Oh, wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 840. Okay. Holy heck, let's see if this works. 100 plus 160 plus 20 plus 100 plus 100 plus 40 plus 10. Oh my goodness, we did it. We got to 530. Wow, it's always something so small that you just miss it. So that's 40. That's my fault. Okay, perfect. So we have 530. Everything here is correct. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab our budget envelope here and just fill this guy out. So, according to my calculations, we have 2 5s, which is a total of $10. 10s, we have 4 plus 2, which is 6, which is $60. We have 13 20s, which is $260. We have 2 50s, which is $100. And we have 1 100. Let's see if this adds up. So 10 plus 60 plus 260 plus 100 plus 100. 530. We got there. Perfect. Okay, so that completes today's planning, cash planning. Now we know exactly how much we're going to be pulling out at the bank. And this is with leaving 1 month ahead in my bank for my future bills. So like I said, I do have my vacation payout coming. I'm also got my EI checks that are coming. So once those all start rolling in, things will even out. So all the envelopes that didn't get anything, they'll get some love. Don't worry about it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you did, go ahead, give it a like and subscribe if you aren't already. And until next time, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day wherever you are in the world. And I will see you in the next one.